Not until I see those street fighters pummeled to dust, which should be any moment now. Yes! Yes!
Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. So today I have a Red Dead Online video for you guys. I'm sorry I haven't done one in some time, but there hasn't really been anything for me to cover. But finally, there's some good news about Save Red Dead Online. The CEO of Take-Two Interactive, Strauss Zelnick, says that he has heard Save Red Dead Online, he is fully aware of it, and he understands the frustration that the community feels. Now, I know Strauss Zelnick is not the guy that we want to trust because he's been involved in a lot of greedy things that Take-Two Interactive has done. However, though, this is definitely a step in the right direction, and this is definitely good news because this is the first time that they're actually admitting to it. This is the first time that Take-Two is actually admitting to knowing what Save Red Dead Online is. Now, we know, obviously, that Rockstar and Take-Two knew what Save Red Dead Online is. They have to have known, because if they didn't know, they were idiots. Like, everybody knows that, pretty much what it is. Even if you don't play Red Dead Online, chances are you probably know what Save Red Dead Online is. So it's impossible that the developer Rockstar Games and the publisher of Red Dead Redemption 2 would not know what Save Red Dead Online is. As you guys might remember, a few months ago, there was an incident in which Gaming Detective had actually said that Red Dead Redemption 2 is one of his favorite games, and then he wrote the hashtag at the bottom, Save Red Dead Online. Rockstar Games' official Twitter actually liked that tweet, and then quickly unliked it when they realized that the Save Red Dead Online thing was at the bottom, so Rockstar is definitely aware of it. But anyways, let me get on to the article here, and I will link this article down below. It's from IGN, so IGN were the ones that interviewed Strauss Zelnick. So, Take-Two CEO has heard the frustration from the Save Red Dead Online community. Publisher clarifies it intends to support online servers long-term. For months now, the Red Dead Online community has been begging developer Rockstar for more significant updates to the game on par with Grand Theft Auto has been getting, using the hashtag Save Red Dead Online. Thus far, they've received little in the way of acknowledgement from the movement until today. Speaking to IGN ahead of Take-Two's quarterly earnings, Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick affirmed he was aware of the community's frustration, but added that fans would need to look to Rockstar for a response. So Take-Two Interactive, from what Strauss Zelnick is saying right here, he's saying that he understands the Save Red Dead Online frustration, but says that Rockstar is in charge of that. So this is Rockstar Games' boss, Strauss Zelnick. So he's basically, the way that I'm reading this is he's saying that Rockstar is more freedom than we believe, because a lot of times people have been saying that Rockstar is not free to make Red Dead Online content because Take-Two Interactive keeps forcing them to make GTA Online. That could be true. Strauss Zelnick could be lying here, but from Strauss Zelnick's words, he's saying that basically Rockstar has the freedom to support Red Dead Online and make Red Dead Online updates, so you would have to talk to them. But it's really good that this is the CEO, the top guy at Take-Two Interactive, is responding to this. Rockstar Games talks about the updates that are coming, and we're looking an awful lot at Rockstar Games, he said. I've heard the frustration. It's flattering that they want more content, and more will be said by Rockstar in due time. So now here, he's confirming that, yes, Rockstar will say something in due time. What is due time? Is due time a few weeks from now? Is that a few months from now? I really hope that it's not long. But what I will say is that since Strauss Zelnick has said this, Rockstar Games right now has been doing these stupid monthly events in Red Dead Online, and this monthly event we have, like, I think it's like 4 times XP on horse races, something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's something with horse races right now. I wasn't even paying attention to it because I just gotten so pissed off at these events. But that's the event that we got, and it ends sometime in early June. So, like, the first week of June is right around when it ends, I believe. And so right then and there, when they post the new newswire, they have to have some information on the next Red Dead Online update, because if they don't, this is going to make them look really, really bad. When asked if Take-Two intended to continue to support Red Dead Online long-term, Zelnick affirmed that this was the plan. Update 245 post-publication, Take-Two Interactive reached out to clarify that this comment was solely referring to the online servers, and that any future content updates would be up to Rockstar. So here, this just has me a little bit worried. So, I don't mean to sound negative here, I'm really excited, and I hope that this is finally, proof that we are getting a new update. Take-Two CEO has responded, and so this movement has grown so much. I'm so proud of the community. I want to thank Ben T for starting this movement, and also every single YouTuber, Twitter user, anyone else, even just people posting YouTube comments and tweets. Anybody who has tweeted out the Save Reddit Online thing, I want to thank you. Anybody who has shared it, who has brought the message, because this message went around the internet. We got almost all the major gaming news outlets to publish stories on Save Reddit Online. And it says Save Reddit Online has continued to across social channels like Twitter and Reddit since January of this year. Rockstar published an announcement of new content for Reddit Online that the community felt was largely insufficient compared to much larger updates being pushed in Grand Theft Auto Online. Since then, there have been a handful of similar, smaller updates, but nothing large enough to quell the frustrated fans who feel that Rockstar has abandoned their beloved game to focus on a much older one that has already received years of major updates and attention. So this isn't like it's not that the community feels that they're largely insufficient. It's that they are. It's pretty much a fact. It's a fact that Reddit Online has been neglected and GT Online has been receiving massive updates. And personally, I know a lot of people are going to ask me about this. What am I worried about? What I'm worried about is the worst possible thing that I see could be happening here is that Rockstar Games could do something really stupid with Reddit Online, something that requires almost no work, something really dumb, and I don't mean to sound negative. I don't want people to think that. I'm excited, I'm happy that we're going to get some content for this game. But my worst nightmare is that they will literally, like the next update, if we get anything in the summer even, that they're just going to post something like Blood Money Part 2, something really stupid that does not require a lot of work, and then they'll be like, oh, see here, you got a new update, guys. You're happy with that, right? And then they're going to be like, we're going to move on to making more big GT Online updates. That's what I think could be the worst possible thing that could happen here. And so I wanted to see how the GTA fanboys were going to react to this news, because... And when I say GTA fanboys, I want to make clear because I know that when they watch this video, they're going to try to slander my words and they're going to try to twist my words again. But when I say fanboy, I'm talking about people that just are obsessed with GTA to the point where they will follow Rockstar and support Rockstar in whatever greedy decision they make as long as it benefits GT Online. And so they're perfectly happy with Reddit Online getting screwed over. They're perfectly happy with the community being neglected like this. They're perfectly fine with that. I'm not talking about GTA fans. I'm talking about GTA fanboys because, as you know, the GTA fanboys, over the last 6 months that this Save Reddit Online movement has been going on, they have been trying to slander Save Reddit Online. They have been trying to make people that want a Reddit Online update look bad. They've been saying you've been harassing Rockstar when we have never encouraged any kind of harassment towards Rockstar. We don't do that. The only thing me and a lot of other people that have been saying Save Reddit Online is we just want another update. That's all. And we just been expressing our frustration. We don't support harassing anybody. But people have been, spreading around this false misinformation. They've been saying that, oh, Save Reddit Online is dead. You're not getting another update. Give up. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's been all over the place. And so I wanted to see, how these guys are going to react to this news. And of course, I went on IGN's Twitter post. And of course, I already saw a bunch of comments. And the first comment, this one, I don't know if this is from a fanboy or not. But I've heard this argument so many times where people just say, GT Online has all this stuff that they could add. Why don't they don't really have that much stuff that they can add to Reddit Online, so I don't see what they can really do with the game. It's like, come on, seriously? It's like the people that make posts like this, I don't think they play Reddit Online, because the Reddit Online community has been very clear in what we want. We want properties. We want to be able to own homes. We're still stuck in this camp for years. Literally, we are the equivalent of Reddit Online multimillionaires. The amount of money that people have, even if you have like $100,000, you're pretty much equivalent to what a millionaire was back then in Reddit Online. And so our players, our characters in Reddit Online have so much money, but yet we can't buy houses. Not just that, we want to be able to do bank robberies, train robberies, new wagons to the game, new guns to the game. So don't just sit there and tell me that there isn't stuff that they can add. Sure, they can add things like weaponized vehicles and stuff like in GTA Online, all this futuristic crap, but there's plenty of stuff that they could add to Reddit Online, so I just don't buy that argument. Then there's people that's saying, oh, this game should be killed, get rid of this game. And then there's people that are saying, give GT Online all the attention. GT Online deserves the attention. This game doesn't. And this is exactly what this comes down to. This is exactly what it is, because the GTA fanboys who have slandered Save Red Dead Online, this is their ultimate goal. The reason that they feel so threatened by Save Red Dead Online is because in their minds, they think that Red Dead Online getting another update somehow equals to GTA Online getting no updates. They think that GTA Online is going to get less support when that's just not true. GTA Online and Red Dead Online have both been getting, updates over time until basically in July of 2020 is when we actually got the last real update, which was Naturalist, and then since then, we Bounty Hunter expansion, don't really count it as an update, and then we had Blood Money, which is just a disaster. So, all the fans want is just another update, a decently sized update, just like GTA gets. That doesn't take away content from GTA Online, but even if it did take away content from GTA Online has literally 8 years of content in it. It had gotten Cayo Perico, and it had gotten the Contract DLC and Tuners, massive DLCs, while Red Dead Online has gotten barely nothing in that same exact time. So just a stupid argument. It's just a dumb argument. And I'll tell you something, guys. If this was the other way around, where GTA Online was barely getting any support, barely getting updates, and Red Dead Online was getting massive expansions, massive DLCs, I guarantee you these same GTA fanboys would be outraged saying, where's the GTA content? Why is Red Dead Online getting all this content? But then, they're taking all their time to just slander this movement, attacking fans for just simply wanting a decent update. And the thing is, though, is this backfired on these idiots. These idiots who kept saying that Red Dead Online deserves to be killed off, we want more GTA Online content instead. Well, when Red Dead Online got less content, you got more GTA Online content, the GTA fanboys. You know what you got? You got your GTA Plus. So I hope that they enjoyed their GTA Plus, because that's exactly what the new content that they got for Red Dead Online being screwed over. But hopefully, this is some good news. This is a step in the right direction, and we actually get some more decent support from Rockstar in the future weeks and months ahead. Because I'll tell you, the next Red Dead Online update, if they want to revive this game, because I still think that they can at this point, though it would be really hard, they need to make a big update. And I'm not just talking about something like Moonshiners. Moonshiners is a decently sized update. I'm talking more Frontiers Pursuit size and bigger than that. An update that has multiple roles, multiple properties, new guns, tons of new missions, stuff like that. The next update needs to be a big one, because Red Dead Online has seriously been lacking. But let me know what you guys think down below. Finally, we got some good news. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone.